In heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. You got your good thing, and I've got
Hello peeps and welcome to another video from Oscar Cooper. Let me just explain very quickly how single I am with that video and the intro. That is the Pixies. That's the Pixies cover of a song called In Heaven, which features in the David Lynch film Eraserhead. If you know the Pixies, you're a legend, but if you know, you will know them from Where Is My Mind, from the back end of Fight Club. So that's that explanation out the way. Okay, it's Alienation, and this is a big deal for me because I was waiting for some sort of discount, something to happen with this game before getting involved. As you know, I'm a big couch co-op fanatic. I'm obsessed with it, and I'm frightened the genre is dying. But this has really restored my faith in it. It's from Housemarque. You know these guys from Resogun, and there's something about the ebb and flow of the gameplay mechanics in this game that absolutely astound me. It is not only one of the prettiest indie games I've ever had the pleasure of playing, it's one of the most intense couch co-op games I've actually got involved in. A lot of couch co-op games lose a little bit when you have someone else in the same room, as opposed to being on an online cooperative game, but this one really performs well with someone actually sitting next to you in your front room. We did 6.5 hours on the trot last night. A major hook is that it's got a really cool loot system. Just like Destiny or Borderlands, you've got these color-coded drops that you know range from common to uncommon, rare, etc. But there's also a really intuitive upgrade method where you can sort of, a bit like scraps on Battlefield, you sort of can deconstruct things and you can add, I'm going to call them runes, but they've got their special names, to increase damage, to increase fire rate, and you can line up the colors on the trees here to open up bigger stats, etc. It's really deep actually, and it keeps you going. You know, you're always looking for this cool loot drop. You would have noticed on the gameplay that we've got some epic perks here. You've got these dashes and huge melee attacks, and there's 3 classes to choose from. The game also caters really well for leaderboards. You can see here there's loads of rankings, there's leagues, a bit like Overwatch. I'm getting pipped by Sweaty Bush there, you can see, and there's a great bestiary. We're really cool. I love looking at each model for each enemy in detail. Now, what I want to cover is this game's got 2 levels of accessibility. It's really strange. We started playing, we were sort of feeling around, we were like, yeah, it was a novelty, it was great. After about 2 or 3 hours, we started like almost subliminally communicating with each other. We were just working off each other, using the environments, using the explosive, tag teaming enemies. It just went up a notch. It was phenomenal. The game's maps are really big and they're really varied. Look at this cool sort of predator jungle themed level, and the way the trees are dropping down. You get these like bounties, like you'll come across like a really strong boss. It would be like, it won't be an end of game boss, it will be sort of mid game, and of course it's going to have its own rank, and it's going to drop some cool loot, and you've got this incentive to look for these on the maps and look for the little chests on the map, etc. They've covered everything with this. They've really done an incredible job. Housemarque have I think made a cooperative masterpiece with this game. I'm honestly not joking. The graphics on it, the details, the way things crumble, as you can see there, the little reflections in the puddles, and the particle physics. If you saw Resogun, you know these guys know their stuff with pretty graphics, but it's just, I mean, you must download it. It is so much fun. One of the best couch co-op games available on the PlayStation 4 currently. I stand by that. Absolutely phenomenal. I hope you guys all enjoy it. Alienation.